Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're examining the lively, humorous, and sometimes chaotic world of the Graham Norton Show. While it might seem like an unusual place to seek advice on confidence and self-improvement, there's actually a lot we can learn from this show, which has become a staple of British television and a global phenomenon. For those who might not be familiar, the Graham Norton Show is a British chat show hosted by the charismatic and quick-witted stand-up comic Graham Norton. Known for his casual and relaxed atmosphere, the show often features a star-studded lineup of celebrities who like to let their guard down, share personal stories, and engage in playful banter. Unlike many traditional shows, the Graham Norton Show is more of a lively party where everyone, including the audience, feels like they're part of the fun. But beyond the laughs and entertainment, the show offers a masterclass in social interaction, humour, and confidence. Watching how Graham Norton and his guests handle themselves on stage can teach us a lot about how to be more confident in our own lives. In this video, we're going to break down 10 key lessons on confidence that you can glean from the Graham Norton Show. Chapter 10. The Power of a Smile. One of the first things you'll notice about Graham Norton is his infectious smile. Whether he's welcoming guests, cracking a joke, or listening to a story, his smile never fades. This simple gesture sets the tone for the entire show and makes everyone around him feel at ease. Key takeaway: never underestimate the power of a smile. A genuine smile can make you appear more approachable, friendly, and confident, and stands out a mile than a fake or a work smile. It's a non-verbal cue that signals to others that you're comfortable in your own skin and open to interaction. In your day-to-day life, make a conscious effort to smile more. Whether you're meeting new people, giving a presentation, or just walking down the street, you'll find that it not only makes you feel more confident, but also has a positive effect on those around you. Graham Norton example. On almost every episode, Graham greets his guests with a warm smile and a handshake, immediately putting them at ease. This simple gesture sets a positive tone for the conversation and shows that he's genuinely happy to have them on the show. Try applying this in your own life by starting interactions with a smile, whether you're meeting someone new or catching up with a friend. Chapter 9. Use humour to break the ice. Graham Norton is a master of humour. As a stand-up, he knows how to make people laugh, and he uses this skill to break the ice with his guests and create a relaxed atmosphere. Humour is a powerful tool when it comes to building confidence, as it can help diffuse tension, create connections, and make you more likable. Key takeaway: don't be afraid to use humour to lighten the mood and make connections. You don't need to be a stand-up comedian, but having a few jokes or light-hearted comments up your sleeve can go a long way in social situations. Humour shows that you're comfortable and confident enough to not take yourself too seriously. Graham Norton example. In an episode where Chris Pratt shares his experience with British slang, Graham humorously quizzes him on various terms.
It was like, honestly, I saw this guy.
The playful banter not only entertains the audience, but also makes Pratt feel more at ease, despite the cultural differences. In your daily life, use humour to bridge gaps in communication and to make interactions more enjoyable. Chapter 8. Master the art of listening. One of Graham's greatest strengths is his ability to listen. Unlike some late-night chat show hosts, he doesn't just wait for his turn to speak. He actively listens to his guests, often picking up on small details that lead to even more engaging and humorous exchanges. Or in some cases, he'll let his guests chat amongst themselves. This makes his guests feel valued and respected. An advantage to this is that the other guests on the couch feel included in the conversation if they connect with what a guest has just revealed. Key takeaway: confidence isn't just about speaking well, it's also about listening well. When you're truly listening to someone, it shows that you're interested and engaged, which in turn makes you more likable and trustworthy. In conversations, practice active listening. Pay attention, make eye contact, and respond thoughtfully to what the other person is saying. This will not only make your interactions more meaningful, but also boost your confidence as you become more adept at navigating social situations. Graham Norton example. When Tom Cruise appeared on the show, Graham asked him how he set the tone for being a cast leader on set. Tom then told the story of how his work ethic was shaped and honed by the legends that preceded him. Paul Newman, Robert Duvall. Graham was fully engaged, asking follow-up questions, showing that he was listening actively. This led to a deeper and more interesting conversation, highlighting Graham's skill as a listener. In your own life, try to listen more than you speak, and you'll find that people are more drawn to you and your confidence grows as a result. Chapter 7. Be unapologetically yourself. One of the reasons Graham Norton is so beloved is because he is unapologetically himself. He doesn't try to fit into a mold or be something he's not. He embraces his quirks, his humor, and his unique style. This authenticity is a huge part of his appeal and his confidence. Key takeaway: confidence comes from being comfortable in your own skin. Don't try to be someone you're not just to fit in or impress others. Embrace who you are, your strengths, your quirks, and even your flaws. When you're authentic, people are more likely to connect with you and respect you, and you will feel more confident because you're not trying to maintain a facade. Graham Norton example. Throughout his career, Graham has remained true to his personality and sense of humor, even when it didn't fit the traditional mold of a talk show host. This authenticity has not only set him apart, but also made him one of the most respected figures in television. Apply this lesson in your own life by embracing your true self in all situations, whether at work, social settings, or in relationships. Chapter 6. Learn to laugh at yourself. Graham Norton has a wonderful ability to laugh at himself, whether it's poking fun at his own jokes, making light of awkward moments, or sharing embarrassing stories. This self-deprecating humor shows that he doesn't take himself too seriously, which is a sign of true confidence. Key takeaway: don't be afraid to laugh at yourself. Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about being comfortable enough with yourself to acknowledge your imperfections and even find humor in them. When you can laugh at yourself, it shows that you're secure and not easily rattled by mistakes or awkward moments. This makes you more approachable and relatable. Graham Norton example. Graham recounts a story where he accidentally insulted a celebrity without realizing it. Instead of being embarrassed, he laughs it off, turning the story into a hilarious anecdote. In your daily life, try to find humor in your own mishaps, and don't be afraid to share them with others. It will make you more relatable and confident in the long run. Chapter 5. Create a comfortable environment. One of the reasons the Graham Norton Show is so successful is because of the relaxed and comfortable environment Graham creates. Guests are often seen lounging on the famous red couch, sipping on a drink, and engaging in casual conversation as if they were at a friend's house, rather than on national television. This atmosphere allows guests to open up and be themselves. Key takeaway: confidence isn't just about how you present yourself. It's also about how you make others feel. When you create a comfortable environment, whether it's at work, at home, or in social settings, people are more likely to relax and engage with you, which in turn boosts your confidence. Focus on making others feel welcome and at ease, and you'll find that interactions flow more smoothly and your confidence will naturally increase. Graham Norton example. The casual, cozy setup of the show, with guests sharing a couch and drinks, makes even the most high-profile celebrities feel at home. In your own life, think about how you can create a comfortable environment, whether it's by offering a warm welcome, being a good host, or simply creating a space where people feel at ease. Chapter 4. Handle awkward situations with grace. Live television is unpredictable, and awkward moments are bound to happen. But Graham Norton handles those situations with grace and humor, often turning them into some of the most memorable parts of the show. Whether it's a guest saying something unexpected or a joke that doesn't quite land, Graham never lets the situation get the better of him. Key takeaway: confidence is not about avoiding awkward situations. It's about handling them with grace when they occur. Instead of getting flustered or embarrassed, try to stay calm and composed, and if possible, use humour to diffuse the tension. Remember, everyone makes mistakes or encounters awkward moments. It's how you respond to them that defines your confidence. Graham Norton example. During an episode with comedian Miriam Margolyes, she made a very unexpected and risque comment. Instead of getting flustered, Graham laughed it off and moved the conversation forward, turning what could have been an awkward moment into a highlight of the show. In your life, try to approach awkward situations with a similar mindset. Stay calm, laugh it off if appropriate, and move on with confidence. Chapter 3. Engage with people from all walks of life. What sets the Graham Norton Show apart is the diverse range of guests from different industries, backgrounds, and cultures. And sometimes they're all on the same couch, on the same show. Graham interacts with everyone from Hollywood A-listers to authors, comedians, and even regular people with extraordinary stories. No matter who's on the couch, Graham treats them with the same respect and enthusiasm. Key takeaway: confidence comes from being able to engage with a wide variety of people. Don't limit yourself to interacting only with those who are like you. Expand your social circle and engage with people from different backgrounds and walks of life. This will not only make you more confident in social situations, but also broaden your perspectives and make you more interesting to others. Graham Norton example. In one episode, Graham seamlessly transitions from interviewing a Hollywood star to a comedian with a vastly different background, engaging both with equal interest and respect. In your daily life, make an effort to engage with people from different walks of life, whether it's through work, social events, or volunteering. The more diverse your interactions, the more confident you'll become in any social setting. Chapter 2. Embrace spontaneity. One of the most entertaining aspects of the Graham Norton Show is its spontaneity. Graham is a master at going with the flow. Whether it's an unexpected comment from a guest, a surprise performance, or an impromptu game, this ability to embrace spontaneity and adapt on the fly is a key aspect of his confidence. Key takeaway: confidence isn't just about planning and preparation. It's also about being able to adapt and embrace the unexpected. Life is unpredictable, and the more comfortable you are with spontaneity, the more confident you'll feel in any situation. Try to be open to new experiences. Say yes to opportunities that come your way. And don't be afraid to deviate from your plans if something interesting comes up. Graham Norton example. During an episode with Sir Ian McKellen, an impromptu reading from Lord of the Rings turned into an unforgettable moment, showcasing both Graham and Ian's ability to embrace spontaneity. In your own life, try to go with the flow more often, whether it's a last-minute change of plans or an unexpected opportunity. Embracing spontaneity can lead you to more confident and memorable moments. Chapter 1. Show genuine interest in others. One of Graham Norton's greatest strengths as a host is his genuine interest in his guests. He doesn't just ask questions for the sake of it. He listens, engages, and shows real curiosity about their lives and stories. This not only makes his guests feel valued, but it also creates a more engaging and dynamic conversation. Key takeaway: confidence comes from being outward-focused rather than inward-focused. Show genuine interest in others. Ask questions, listen to their stories, and be curious about their experiences. This not only makes you more engaging and likable, but also takes the pressure off you in social situations, as the focus is on the other person rather than on yourself. The more interested you are in others, the more confident you'll feel in any conversation. Graham Norton example. When Graham interviewed Adele, he didn't just focus on her music career. He asked her about her life, her background, and her thoughts on various topics. This genuine interest led to a more open and engaging conversation, allowing Adele to share more of herself with the audience. In your interactions, try to show a genuine interest in others, and you'll find that your conversations become richer and your confidence grows as a result. And because you're still here, here's your bonus chapter. What not to do like Graham Norton. We've covered a few things that you can learn from the Graham Norton Show to boost your confidence. But let's talk about something Graham does that you might want to avoid. While Graham's humour is a big part of his charm, it occasionally toes the line between playful and too personal, especially when teasing his guests. And this isn't just limited to Graham himself. While it's usually all in good fun, this approach might not always translate well in real life. Key takeaway: be mindful of humour that might be too personal or teasing. Confidence doesn't mean you need to poke fun at others to get a laugh. In social settings, especially with people you don't know well, it's important to be respectful and considerate with your humour. What's funny in one context might not be in another. So always gauge the situation and the people you're with. Humorous Graham Norton example. In one episode, Graham jokingly teases Benedict Cumberbatch about his fans' obsession with him, which could have been uncomfortable, if not for Benedict's good-natured response. One example where a tease could have gone spectacularly wrong is when the actor Mark Ruffalo teased that the comedian Josh Widdicombe is scared of 12-year-old girls. Josh appeared genuinely shocked at the remark and unsure as to how to react to it. He laughed it off, but you could tell that he was genuinely upset by it. In your own life, try to avoid humour that might put someone on the spot or make them feel self-conscious or uncomfortable. Confidence is about making others feel good, not uncomfortable. And there you have it. 10 lessons on confidence you can learn from the Graham Norton Show, plus one to be cautious about. Whether it's through smiling more, using humour, listening actively, or embracing spontaneity, there's a lot we can all learn from Graham Norton's approach to life and social interactions. Remember, confidence isn't about being the loudest or most outgoing person in the room. It's about being comfortable with who you are, engaging with others in a genuine way, and handling whatever comes your way with grace and humour. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Until the next time.